child. The man shut the economies of heaven and took the key and put it inside his pocket. I love what my Bible said in the book of First Kings also. It said there was a man, Elijah. After Elijah, there was a man of Elisha. After Elijah has given him double portion of his anointing, when he was coming back, he saw children. He saw children by the wayside, and they were calling him Bahead. He looked into a tree and said to the tree, "You tree, I command you to bed forth bear." And the tree bed forth bear, and the bear devoured the children, and the bear devoured the children. If the man to prayer, there is a God to answer. I go further. I enter into the book of Joshua. I saw a man called Joshua when there was war in the land of Israel, and the man called Joshua, he looked to the sun and he looked to the moon. He said, "Oh, you sun, stand still. Oh, you moon, do not move until I accomplish my battle." Until I accomplish my battle. For the Bible verse we read from, there was a woman that the man did not avenge her Vashti. Then she went on her knees and she started crying to God. 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 And God answered her prayers. And the God puts the trouble in the heart of the judge. And the judge avenged her Vashti. And the judge avenged her Vashti. If there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. If there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. There is power in prayer.
Yes, sir. Right.
There is power in prayer. There is power.
Right on, sir.
There is power in prayer. My Bible said there was a man called Jesus. There was a little boy called Jesus, and this boy was very little. He was like one of us. And the book said this man, this little boy, when he opened to the book of Isaiah and he said, "I have seen what have been written of me. I came into the earth to bring disagreement into the covenant. I have come into the earth to bring trouble into the witchcraft. I have come into the earth to bring trouble into the community. I have come into the earth to bring trouble into the house of the evil. I have come into the earth and bring death into the people that cause me pain." I don't know whatever you are passing through. I don't know whoever that is causing that situation. I don't know that man that is causing that problem. I don't know that woman that is causing that problem. I stand under the grace of my spiritual father, Prophet Jeffrey O. Daniel. I stand under the grace of my spiritual mother. Hey, I prophesy to your eyes, whosoever that don't want to see you prosper, whosoever that don't want to see you succeed, whosoever that don't want to see you fulfill your purpose, I command that person to fall down. 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 There is power in prayer.
Right on, sir.
There is power in prayer.
Right on, sir.
The reason I came to discover that there is power in prayer, this young boy standing in front of you, when he was in the world, he made an agreement. Two ladies came to him and they said to him, "Barnabas, this life that you are living is not fair. This life that you are living is not good. This life that you are living does not please the Lord. You have an assignment on earth for you to fulfill. If only you can serve the God." I said to them, "I am already serving God. How do you want me to serve God like this?" They said, "By doing the work of the Lord." I said to them, "That is not going to happen." And the lady said to me, "Let's make an agreement. If you serve God, you give us 100,000. If you did not serve God, we give you 100,000. I thought this lady were joking. They enter into the place of their prayers. And the young man standing in front of you fell into sickness, and they took him to church. And the pastor said, "The only way you can get healed, if only you serve God. The only way you can get healed, if only you serve God. The only way you can get healed, if only you serve God." And at that stage of my life, I was running in sin. I was losing my head. I was losing control. I said, if it is for me to serve God, let me serve God. Hey! 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 I said, it's pastor laid hands on my head and he said, son, receive your healing. From that day I became whole. I said, is it not like this? Let me go back. I enter into the word again. When I enter inside, the voice that I was hearing was, my son, drop that phone and follow me. Who is not speaking to me? That was the word that came out from my mouth. The second time I heard it again, my son Barnabas, drop that phone and follow me. I came to my spiritual father. I did the worst of all. If I know, I would have stayed at home and keep on conquering the voice. I came to my spiritual father, and the man said to me, that is the voice of the Lord. Problem number 2. If you want to be, follow God. If you want to make it, follow God. If you want to become great, follow God. If you want to prosper, follow God.
Right on, sir.
I said, okay, if I follow God, meaning this fraud. Somebody say fraud. Somebody say fraud. I said, this fraud I'm doing, am I going to leave it? He said, yes, of course. I said, at the core. I said to him, I'm going home. For me to leave this fraud, I'm going home. I went home. The next thing, my phone went off. This God, you go serve. My father said to me, this God, so you go serve. He said, Barnabas, this God, you will serve him. For my man, don't say Baba, no. I go to go say no, say Baba, no. Now force. I said, not to do. The man said, you must follow. Then I said, okay, let me start serving God. When I came into the life of serving God, I discovered there is prosperity inside. When I came into the life of serving God, I discovered there is breakthrough inside. When I came into the life of serving God, I discovered there is increase inside. When I came into the life of serving God, I discovered there is wealth inside. When I came into the life of serving God, I discovered there is breakthrough inside. Brethren, sister, father, you need to serve this God. Sisters, you need to serve this God. He's the same yesterday. He's the same today. He's the God that says yes, no man can say no. He's the God that lifts you up, no man can bring you down. God is on your side. Favor is on your side. Increase is on your side. Greatness is on your side. Greatness is on your side. And greatness on your side. Somebody lift up your voice and shout fire.
Right on, sir.
Power. The power. The power of prayer. One of the reasons why do you need to serve God? Why do you need to pray? Why do you need to pray? Number 1, to commune with God. There are many of us today. All we do in the house of the Lord is to press our phone. The only thing we do in church is to come to church, sit down and press phone. The only place we pray is this when we are in the presence of the Lord. The only time we open our Bible to read, it is when we are in the presence of the Lord. The only time that we pray, it is when we are in the presence of the Lord. I love what my Bible said. It said, pray without. Pray without.
Season.
Pray without.
Season.
The reason why we fall into trouble is because we don't pray.
Right on, sir.
The reason why we fall into trouble is because we don't pray. My spiritual father was telling us a story. He said that he usually come to the church at night to pray. That when mosquito bites him, when he wake up, he starts speaking it up. That witch is now not driving mosquito for him. Why? There is power in prayer. There is power in prayer. If now you be that witch, you go book up bad. There is power in prayer. Where majority of us lose it is that we don't pray. If there is a man to pray, 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 prayer, there is power in prayer. There is power in prayer. Give me Matthew chapter 7 to 8. Ask and it shall be given to you, and shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. My brother, my sister, my auntie, my uncle, there are times that you need to pray. For everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be opened unto you. There are some prayers that you need to pray. There are some doors. There are 3 ways to open the door. The first way is to knock. The first way is for you to have the key to that door, and the second way is to knock, and the person inside the door will open the door for you. While the third way is for you, if you did not see the key, if you did not see somebody to open the door, you break the door open. You break the door open. That is the third way to open the door. That is the third way for you to open the door. There are powers that are shutting doors. There are some doors that you cannot open except to apply the force of violence. There are some doors you cannot break open except to apply the force of violence. There are some doors you cannot enter except to apply the force of violence. My Bible said to me, ask, seek, knock. Our problem is that we don't ask. There are many of us that pray and miss. There are many of us that you just go into the presence of the Lord. You just start saying, Baba, 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 Baba. What is your prayer point? Now, Baba, be your prayer point. Baba, 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 1 hour, don't go. Baba, 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 2 hours. And you will stay long in that place of prayer. But there is nothing that you communicate with God. He said, commune with me day and night. He said, commune with me day and night. He said, call upon me and I shall answer. He said, call upon me and I shall answer. Is my ear deaf? Neither is in my hand. When it's in my heart shutting, that I cannot answer. That I cannot answer. Give me the book of Psalm 5 verses 3. My voice shall thou hear in the morning. Oh Lord, in the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee and we look up. There are many of us today that wake up. The first thing we do is to press our phone. There are many of us today that when we wake up, the first thing we do is to press our phone. Keep it there. There are many of us today when we wake up, the first thing to do is to go and eat. Food. Your destiny, you don't eat half on top of plate. If you are listening, if you are a son to my spiritual father, if you are a son to my, you will be afraid to talk to him. I don't know if you people are his son or his daughter, because you can talk to him. Who will send you down? The first thing my spiritual father asks me every day, how many hours do you pray? The second thing he asks me, how many chapters of the Bible have you read? How many chapters of the Bible have you read? Are you fasting? Are you fasting? This is the 3 key for you to grow, for you to carry the power. This is the 3 key that you need for you to be solid in the foundation of the Lord. He said, my voice shall thou hear. My voice shall thou hear in the morning. Oh Lord, in the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee and will look up. Wow, now not go for trouble. In the morning you wake up, the next day you brush your teeth, eat and leave the house. In the morning you wake up, you brush your teeth and leave the house. This is one of the things that the people of the useless others say, I know what they are doing. When they wake up in the morning, they went straight to the moon. They went straight to if it is sun, they went straight to the sun. And the pool will go. And the pool can't that dirty drink. And the pool can't jam. The next thing sugar. Somebody said the devil is a the devil is a there is power in prayer. If only you can pray, that door that has been shut long time ago will be break open. If only you can pray, that marriage that the demon has held for longer will be set free. If only you can pray, that womb that they have tied will be open. Early in the morning will I pray. Early in the morning will I wake up, oh God, and pray to you. Why? Because I know that my life depends on prayer. I will direct my prayer not to the gods of the earth, not to the men of the water. I will direct my prayer into heaven, because I know you are the King of Kings, that you are the Lord of Lords, that you are the Ancients of Days, that you are the I am that He is. When I open my mouth and pray, things will change. When I open my mouth and pray, things will change. When I open my mouth and pray, the chain will be broken. broken. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you have to do is to kneel down on your knees and cry to God. And pray to God. 1 hour you are still there. That is why you see when some people come out from their house, they are joyful and they're happy. Why? They have spent time communing with God. They have spent their time praying to God. They have spent their time in the presence of God. But we Christians, we think prayer is a sin. Now we not think that it's not even the prayer that is sin. Sin is not what that we are doing that is right. We think that prayer is a sin. Let me tell you, if you are a man and you are up to 20, and you are up to 30 years and you sleep 8 hours every day, when you get to 30 years, you have only sleep. You have only lived for 20 years, which is 10 years of your life you are using to sleep. What's the remaining 20 years for? A man that's supposed to be at the age of 30 is at the age of 20. Now we sleep. There is power in prayer. There is power in prayer. There is power in prayer. Give me Matthew chapter 21 verses 13. I said unto them, it is written, my house shall be the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. My house shall be a house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of. Many people, they are coming to church is not to come and pray. They are coming to church is not to come and serve God. They are coming to church is not to come and communicate with God. They are coming to church is to come and gossip. They are coming to church is to come and press food. They are coming to church is to come and attract that guy. They are coming to church is to come and attract that lady. They are coming to church is no longer serving God. They are coming to church is no longer worshiping God. How will you know what is coming to before you when you don't pray? How will you know what is coming to before you when you don't pray? A man called David was a man of prayer. A man called David was a man of prayer. And he was a man of war. Every day of his life he fought war. But he understands the secret of prayer. But before he goes to war, the first thing that comes out from his mouth is, God, see me through. The first thing that comes out from his mouth is, God, see me through. God, help me to overcome. God, help me to conquer all. And he fought 48 battles and never missed one. Now, I only wish to press you, you know, if you talk again. Mosquito don't bat your head on mouth. You want more mouth, your head up. Only mosquito. If you are a man that understands the secret place, you will be a man that carry results. If you are a man that understands the place of prayer, you will become too fireful for the enemy. If you are a man that understands the place of prayer, you will become too hot for them to temper with. You will become too hot for the enemy to temper with. Give me Job chapter 38 verses 12 to 13. Has thou commanded the morning since that day, and caused the day spring to know his place? BARNABAS 13. That it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken off. It's not everything that is sacrifice. Sometimes your sacrifice should be prayer, not money. It's not every time you go and sacrifice. You see, there are some prayer that you need to pray for yourself, that you need to pray for yourself, that men of God cannot pray for you. There are some prayer you need to go down your knee and lock your door and cry day and night inside the house. The only time that we Christians pray is when we are looking for husband. The only time that we Christians pray is when we are looking for money. The only time that we Christians pray is when we are looking for something else. We don't pray again to know the voice of the Lord, to know the direction of God. If I should go here, or if I should come here, if I should do this, or if I should do that. The only time we pray is when we need something. He said, my son Job, have you commanded your money? Job was a man that all he knew was sacrifice, 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 sacrifice. All your money don't free for sacrifice. When you go, need that still pray. Need that still pray. Pray, pray. You don't pray. pray again. All you do is to go and sow, go and sow, go and sow. And the Lord said, and the devil and the sons of God were present there. And Job was not a wife. He was not a man of prayer. How come the devil was present in the place of the Lord and Job was not present? Job was always making sacrifice upon sacrifice, but he was not praying. He said, have you commanded the day? The only way you can command your day if it is in the place of prayer. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes out of your mouth is prayer. The first thing that comes out of your mouth is prayer. My spiritual father have taught me to the point that everything I know to do is to pray. Everything I do is to pray. You cannot see me a day. If I did not pray a day, it is 3 hours daily. I will say I did not pray. What am I doing with my life? The only thing you can send to your future is your prayer. Nothing else. It takes only prayer to go to your future and wait for you there. When the obstacle is coming, it drives it away. When backwardness is coming, it drives it away. When situation is coming, it drives it away. You need prayer if you want to live your earth. The earth is now full of wickedness. The earth is now full of wickedness. The earth is full of wickedness. You need to pray for you to be able to overcome. You need to pray for you to be able to overcome. Why do you need to pray? So your voice can carry power. So your voice can carry power. So that your voice can carry power. Give me John chapter 6 verse 63. It is the spirit that quickens the flesh, profiteth nothing. The word that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are. The word I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are. When you know the secret place, what comes out of your mouth is power. A great man of God, a great man of God, a great man of God called Papa Lola. He went and prayed. When he came back, he said to his daughter, go and prepare me tea to drink. And the daughter was misbehaving. And he said, why are you behaving like a man, woman? And instantly, the daughter went mad. Instantly, the daughter went mad. There was a great man of God called Bishop Benzi Idaosa, and the man cancelled the gathering of the witchcraft in Benin. The man cancelled the witchcraft gathering in Benin. I love what my Bible said. There was a young boy called Jesus Christ. This boy was one of all those other children that played, that danced, that do kind of things. When the young boy get to the age of 12, he discovered the work that he need to work for God. And the small boy started doing it. When he got to the age of 30, he went to John the Baptist to baptize him. After baptizing, the Spirit of the God drove him into the wilderness. When he came back, he was looking for disciples, and he went to Peter and he said to Peter, leave there. And he said to him, little children, any catcher? And Peter said, we have 12 all night, there is nothing. And Jesus said to him, come down from the boat. And Jesus stood on top of the boat. He stood on top of the boat, and he stood on top of the boat, and he started preaching to them, and he started preaching to the people, and he started preaching to the people, and he started preaching to the people. The next thing he did, he came down from the boat. He said to them, deep down your net, the fishes has come. It is not only human being that, it is not only human being that listen to you when you carry power, but the fishes of the sea hear you. But the powers of the air hear you. My Bible said, and the Lord said unto Adam, I have given you authority over the things of the earth, over the birds of the sky, over the fishes of the air, over everything that live and move under the surface of the earth. And the boy said unto Peter, throw down the net. And the fishes came to hear him. They said, what manner of words are we hearing? Let us go and see. And the fishes came to the place where Jesus was preaching. And Jesus said unto them, cast down the net into the deep. And they threw down the net into the deep. And he catch very huge multitude of fish, and the net began to break, and the problem began to break, and the situation began to break, and the situation began to break, and the plans of the evil ones began to break, and the plans of the demonic kingdom began to break, and the gathering of the wicked began to break, and the plans of the demonic power began to break over your life. I said, cast down the deep. And everything began to break. You are a man and you are a woman and your children are misbehaving. What you need to do is when they are sleeping, lay hand on their head and start speaking in tongues. Get them and pull. I did not create you like this. You will not end like this. Speak the word into their life. And their senses will come back. All we need to do is to wear little baby that is still coming up. Cause that expose their body. Cause they expose their body. That is what we the parents now know how to do. Showcasing little children's body. At the end, when they get sick, we will not bring them into the house of the Lord. The man of God pray. Man of God pray, my son, my daughter. I say, you are a married woman. Your husband is misbehaving. When he's sleeping at night, go and meet him. Lay down hand on top of his head and start speaking tongues. Start speaking in tongues. That head that he used to smoke, that he used to smoke moro, that head that he used to take baraka, that head that he used to drink kaka, you will pray out that thing inside of him. You will pray out that thing inside of him. You cannot be my husband and you are misbehaving. You cannot be my husband and you are drinking. You cannot be my husband and you are fornicating. It's not done that way. When you know that you are a son of the Lord. When you know that you are a daughter of God. When you know that you carry the power of God inside of you and your husband is misbehaving. That is not my husband. Go on your knees and scatter into different dimensions of prayer.
I hear you, sir.
You are a man and your wife is misbehaving.
Hello.
You are a man and your wife is misbehaving. You go to her. If she did not hear you, tie her down. Carry Bible. If guess not, they can start wiping it on her head.
Hey. I hear that one.
If the demon did not go to prayer, I will go to beating. Since they don't want to hear word. And I don't spoil the old children. The daughter will see his mother putting on bun shorts. Boom. A daughter will see her mother putting on show me your back. A daughter will see her mother drinking boya, seven bottle of beer. You will be woman. For you to be taking care of your daughter, you are drinking. For you to be teaching her the ways of the Lord, you are drinking. What did you want that girl to learn from you? What do you want that son to learn from you? What do you want them to learn from you?
Hello.
You influence them with bad behavior. Bad behavior. Bad behavior. There is power. There is powers in prayers. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 20. For the kingdom of God is not in words but in power. For the kingdom of God is not in words but in power. God created the heaven and earth through power, through the words that he spoke through his mouth. Through the words that came out from his mouth, he created the heavens and the earth. He created everything in which can come to you and tell you tomorrow morning you will die and you are afraid when you are a son of the God. When you are a son of God, when you are a daughter to God and you are afraid from in which you are afraid because in which tell you will not get married. Hey, yeah. You are afraid because in which tell you will not prosper. Who is it that's here the thing? When I the Lord have not. When you begin to open your mouth and quote scriptures. When the witches leave you, you went to your place and prayer. You burst into prayer. Hey, God, they have challenged you, not me. They said that your daughter will not do this. They said that your son will not do this. They have insulted me. They have insulted me. There is power. There is power. The judge said, at least this woman weary me a die. Till your problems have come to an end, do not stop praying. Till that situation has come to an end, do not stop praying. Till that attack of the evil one has come to an end, do not stop praying. The third reason why you must carry power in the place of prayer, it makes you visible to me. It makes you visible to me. Give me Ephesians chapter 5 verses 13. But all things that I have reproved and made manifest by the light, for whosoever does that manifest is light. When you understand the place of prayer, you become light to the world. When you understand the place, there are some people that have a great destiny that the demon have shot. Why? They refuse to pray. There are people that have a great destiny that the demon have shot. Why? They refuse to call upon the name of God. They refuse to go down in the place of prayer. Jesus was a boy that the king wanted to kill. Why? Because they told him that a king was born.
Right, son.
A king was born. You become a light to your people. If only you understand the place of prayer. If only you understand the place of prayer. First Samuel, give me First Samuel chapter 18. First Samuel chapter 16. And he sent and brought him now. He was ruddy and wither of a beautiful container, and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then give me verse 18. Then answered one of the servants and said, behold, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, that is cunning in playing, and mighty, valiant man, and a man of war, and prudent in matter, and a comely person, and the Lord is with. And the Lord is with. And the Lord is with. Lest this woman weary me, I die. Lest this woman weary me, or I die. The Bible said in that place that we read, there was a young boy called David. When the rest were at home building themselves, he was inside the bush training himself. He was inside the bush preparing himself, because there was a great future ahead of him. But they were nowhere to manifest himself. And the Lord said unto Samuel, a boy of 12 years old, the Lord has already anointed him. There is power in visibility. When you carry power, you become visible to men and both God. You become visible with men and both God. And the Bible said, and Samuel anointed him, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and the Spirit of the Lord left King Saul, and the spirit of devil entered King Saul. And he started misbehaving, and he said, who can I call that will play me things, that will play me music, so that the demon can leave me? And they said, let us go and fetch David. A young boy inside the bush, they were looking for him. Why? The spirit of visibility is upon him. 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 Sister, brother, you need to carry the spirit of visibility. You are at the age of 30 and you are still living in your father's house. You are at the age of 30 and you are still eating in your father's house. And you say that I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. This is how mama used to do it. This is how papa used to do it. There are problems that you cannot solve unless you carry the spirit of visibility. There are some kind of things that you cannot accomplish in your life unless the spirit of visibility from God is upon you. There are powers that does not want you to go forth. There are powers that are covering you with evil garments. There are ladies, there are guys today at the age of 40, they are still not married. They are living in their father's house, and you think that is the work of God. That is the work of the powers. It's the work of the powers from the kingdom of darkness. When you understand the power of visibility, you will know to pray. When you understand the power of visibility, you will know to call upon the name of the Lord. When you understand the power that comes with the spirit of visibility, there will be no powers that can stop you. Carry the power of visibility, and things begin to turn around for you. If only you can pray and break free from that power, things will become well with you. If only you can break free from that power, things will go forth with you. We don't pray anymore. We don't call upon the name anymore. We don't call upon the name of God anymore. So far, there is a man, there is a woman giving us money. We are okay. When your mate are in their husband's house, your mate have children, you are still there. For me, big girl, we are the slave mamas. We are the slave papas. I'm a young bachelor. When your mate are in their husband's house, you are claiming ban waiting, ban fire. Your mate are in their wife's house, you are claiming lady. Go and break free from that, for that powers of visibility. That was the same thing that happened to your sister, and she became a baby mama. That was the same thing that happened to your brother, and you are okay with that. It is hard time for you to go down on your knee and start praying. Oh God, I break free from that power. What stop others will not stop me. What cover the greatness of others will not cover me. What cover the situation of others will not cover me. What cover the plans of others will not cover me. The Bible said, and it said, "Ye are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be moved." He said, "How can a man on a candle? How can a man on a candle and put it under?" There are people that they are living under the powers of the witchcraft. They are living under the covering of the witchcraft. If only God opened your eyes to see the evil on earth, you will not sleep again. If only God opened your eyes to see the problem that men are passing through, you will not know what is sleep again. You need to understand the secrets. You need to understand the powers. You need to understand the grace of visibility. You need to understand what comes with visibility. When you become visible, you attract people. People begin to bless you for no reason. People begin to bless you for no reason. Oh God, give me the grace of visibility. Oh God, give me the grace of visibility. I hide under the grace of my spiritual. I hide under the grace of Prophet Jeffrey. Oh Daniel, I speak into your life from today henceforth. Receive the grace of visibility. 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 There is power. There is power in the place of prayer. When you understand prayer, you become visible to. The fourth one, you need to carry power so people can believe you as a man of God, and as a Christian you need power. Give me John chapter 2 verses 23. Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, in the feast day, many believe in his name when they saw the miracle he did. Many believe in the name of Jesus. Why? Because of the miracle he did. There are some kind of things that you want to do. You need power to do it so that people can believe you. People don't follow men anymore. They follow results. When you carry results, you attract people. When you carry results, you attract men. When you carry results, you attract great men. A man that lacks result is a man that is not going forward. Carry result so that people can see you and believe in you. Jesus understood that the only way he can carry power if it is he prayed. And every time he went and prayed. Jesus, Son of God, prayed. He did not say, because I came down from heaven, I will not pray. He went down on his knees and cried. Oh, give me power or I die. In that your marketplace, you need power. In that your business place, you need power. In that your sitting room, you need. In that your school, you need power. In that your place of work, you need to carry power. So that when men see you, they will not see you. They will see power inside of you. They will see power boiling. They will see power boiling inside of you. They will see power coming out inside of you. There are people today who lack power. I heard a story about a great man of God. This one is not a great man of God. That they gave a little girl power power in the coven. And the little girl went to church and said, let me even test this power to see if the power is working. He said, let me chant on the chorus. I said, no, those chorists are maybe they are too small for this power, or they are bigger. Let me just chant in this bishop. And the man and the little girl did the power, and the man fell there. The man fell dead. Error. You are a man of God. You don't know the secret of power. What are you doing with your life? You are a man of God. All you know, you have club fans. Chelsea, now be man. A man of God. The time you need to be preparing message, you are using it to watch match. The time you would have need to be doing something tangible with your life, you are using it to watch match. When you carry power, you begin to bet results. When you carry power, result begin. You are not the one that need to introduce yourself. People introduce you. Why? There is power inside of you. And the whole nation came to him. The disciples said to you, all men seek thee, lecturers seek thee, businessmen seek thee, accountants seek thee, great men seek thee, influential men seek thee, kings seek thee, lawyers seek thee. If you are a man, you have not started feeding kings, you have not grown. Until you start feeding kids, that is when you know that you have grown. You have grown to become a man. You have grown to become a woman. People, when you carry power, people they are afraid to speak where you speak. Moko talk make chaos to it. But you as a Christian, you are afraid to speak in where people speak. Why? There is no power inside of you. There is nothing burning you. There is nothing cooking your spirit that when you start speaking in tongues, the atmosphere changes. The Queen of England said, I fear the prayer of Jonah more than 1,000 army of USA. There was prayer in the power. There was prayer in the power. Sometimes when I say manifesting power, doing miracle, I start crying, God, give me this power. People will not believe in me if I do not carry this thing called power. People will not hear my voice if I do not carry this thing called power. People will not believe you until you did not carry this thing called power of God. You need to carry power for people to believe you. You need to carry power for people to believe you. Give me Daniel chapter 2 verse 47 to 48. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth, it is that your God, it is a God of gods and a Lord of kings and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou could not reveal the secrets. Give me verse 48, the next verse. Then the king made Daniel a great man and gave him a great gift and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon and chief of the governor over all the wise men of Babylon. Carry! If there is a man to pray, if there is a man to pray, if there is a man to pray, if there is a man to... Daniel was a man of power. He understands power. You will say, now because I not be man of God, that's why I'm not seeking for power. Daniel was not a man of God, but he carried power. Is that as a believer, you need power in case of incasity. What a person die inside the motor that you are going traveling with. You can walk up to the person and lay your hands on the person's head and say to the person, Talita Kumi, daughter, rezo, son rezo. The voice of the Lord is here, and the person get up immediately. You don't need to become a man of God before you manifest power. Before you manifest great power, before you manifest authority, before you manifest power, before you manifest power, the king said, of a truth, I know your God is the God of gods. Your God is the God of gods. And he made him chief over the governor, over all the wise men. Daniel was not the only man there, but he understood that if I want to become greater, if I want people to hear me, if I need to fulfill the purpose I was sent on earth, if I need to bring out the potentials inside of me, I need to understand the secret of power. I need to understand the secret of power. Carry power to the point when you pass people, the people get healed. When you pass people, the people get away. Peter was the man that carried power. When he passed people, people get away. They say, let us put people along the road. So when his shadow passed them, they became way. So that when his shadow passed them, they become way. Handkerchief and apron was taken from the body of poor just to go and cure sickness. Just to go and cure dead body. Just to go and cast out demons. Just to go and cast that thing. Your cloth has been in the house of the native doctor and nothing has happened. Your cloth has been in the house of the herbalist and nothing has happened. Only the headache is now worrying you. Headache is now worrying you, but there is no power inside of you. When they send the arrow and the power inside of you, look at the arrow and the arrow return back to the center. If only your mother understand the secret place, that understand the place of prayer, that understand that you need to pray before some certain things can change. That you need to pray before some certain things can change. That you need to pray before certain things can change in your life. You must be a man that carry power. If there is a man to pray, if there is a man to pray, if there is a man to pray, to break free from chains, there are spiritual powers, there are altars in your father's house that does not want you, that does not want anybody to ascend. They have put them all in chains. You need power to break free. You need power to break free. Senior sister tried it and died. Senior brother tried it and died. There are some certain age in the family that people does not pass, and you are getting close to that age. And you are looking as a man of God, as a daughter of God, you are looking. Is it not there? If all of us children will die. When you rise up on your feet and say, this death shall not happen again. Affliction. There are powers that are ready to crumble families. There are powers that are ready to destroy families. There are powers that are ready to bring families down. There are powers that are ready to cross stars. There are powers that are ready to kill men. If only you know the place of prayer, you will be able to overcome those powers. If only you know the place of prayer, you will be able to overcome those arrows. If only you understand, you'll be able to overcome. Give me Acts chapter 16, verse 26 to 27. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundation of the prison were shaking, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone bound were loose. And the gatekeeper of the prison, awaking out of his sleeping and seeing the prison door, and opened and drew out his sword, and would not have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners have been fled. The Paul and Silas understand the secret of prayer. They understand the mystery of prayer. That the only way that they can be free from this prison, if it is the prayer, is when the pray. That this prison they can break free. That this chain that the enemy has used to tie me down, the only way it can be break free, if it's I understand prayer. Is if I know the ministry of prayer. If I know the things that are backing up prayer, if I know the secret of prayer, this chain that have tied me down will break free. This affliction that have tied me down will break free. This barrier that have tied me down will break free. This evil gathering, it will scatter. If only if I understand the ministry of prayer. I prophesy into your life today. I prophesy into your life today. I prophesy into your life today. Any powers from your father's house, from your mother's house, from that shrine, from that occultic place that have gathered to bring you down, that have chained you down, that have tied you down, I speak to that power. I command that chain to be broken. I command that chain to be broken. I command that chain to be broken. If there is a man to pray,
there is God to answer.
If there is a man to pray,
there is God to answer.
If there is a man to pray,
there is God to answer.
The power of prayer.
Right now, sir.
The power of prayer.
Right now, sir.
Give me Nahum chapter 1 verse 13. For now will I break his yoke from off thee, and will burst the bond in sunder. For now will I break the yoke of the evil ones from you, and I will break the bond of the evil ones from you. For now will I break the chains of the evil ones from you, and I will break the afflictions of the evil ones from you. For now will I break the gathering of the evil ones away from you. I will break them. If only you can call my name. If only you can understand me. If only you can understand. My Bible said, my people are distressed because of lack of. My people are distressed because of lack of knowledge. If only you understand prayer, and you will know when things are going wrong, you need to pray. When things are going right, you also need to pray. When things are not sweet, you need to pray. When things are going excellently well, you need to pray. Many of us get it wrong when things begin to go right. We think that everything is right. But the powers of the powers of the other side they did not understand that. All they know is let us bring him down. Let us bring him down. For now, I will break his yoke from off thee, and we burst the bond in asunder.
Right down, sir.
For now, we break the yoke from off thee and break the bond asunder. My son, I will break the yoke from you. My daughter, I will break the yoke from you. Mother, I will break the yoke from you. Father, I will break the yoke from you. Children, I will break the yoke from you. If only you understand. If only you understand the place of prayer. If only you can call my name day and night. If only you can call my name morning, afternoon, and evening. I will answer you in the days. In the days. In the days. In the days. Call my name. Call my name. Isaiah chapter 58 verses. It is not this that fast that I have chosen, to lose the bond of wickedness, to undo the heavy burden, and to let the oppressed go from, and that ye break every yoke. That ye break free from every yoke. That ye break free from every yoke. When you understand my secret place, when you understand the power of prayer, when you understand the power of fasting, when you understand the mystery of God, I will break you free from every yoke that surrounds you. I will break you free from every power that hold you bound. If only you understand the place of prayer. If only you understand the place of worship. If only you understand the place of thanksgiving. If only you understand the place where you call upon my name. As a Christian, you need to have a place where you call the name of God. You don't only need church. You need to have an altar in your house. When the power come to compress you, you run down there and kneel down and begin to call my name. And begin to call my name. Moses understood this. That was why he climbed the mountain. Old man climbed the mountain. Old man climbed the mountain. He understood this and he climbed the mountain. You are not up to 50 years. You are tired. You are not up to 50 years. This old man understood that if I can carry power, I need to climb the mountain. If I need power, I need to climb the valley. If I need power, I need to climb. If I need power, I need to do what others have not done. I need to do what others have not done. This was a man that parted the Red Sea. This was a man that threw down his rod and the rod became snakes. This was a man that did the undo. This was a man that spoke to the ground and the ground opened and swallowed me. Because of power. If only you understand the secret of power, there is nothing that God cannot do for you. There is nothing that God cannot do for you. There is nothing that God cannot give you. If only you understand prayer. If only you understand. If only you understand the secret of prayer. Brother, sister, you need to pray. Auntie, uncle, you need to pray. You need to pray for you to. We now live in a wicked world. The world is full of wickedness. The world is full of wickedness that everybody want to make it. Is it that they make it the right way or they make it the wrong way? And if they want to make it the wrong way, is it that you go for it? There are people that have crossed their mind. Is it that they kill you or you did not live just for them to have what they want? Just for them to acquire what they want. They are ready to kill you. They are ready to tie you down. For you to be free, you must understand that I need God. In this life, you need God. There is nothing you need apart from God. There is nothing you need apart from God.
Right on, sir.
You need to pray. Pray. If only my children can pray. If only my children can pray. If only my children can pray. And I will hear them and answer them in the days of trouble. And I shall answer them in the days of trouble. The last. To change things. You need power to change things. You need power to change things. First Chronicle chapter 4. Verses 10. And Jezebel called the gods of Israel, saying that thou wouldest bless me indeed and enlarge my coast. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed and enlarge my coast, and that thy hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. And God grants him that which he requested for. And God grants him that which he requested for. Why? He understood the prayer. He prayed and said that even if my family, they drive me out, the only way I can change the situation is if I pray. The only way I can change yoke is if I pray. The only way I can change things is if I pray. The only way I can break free from the powers of darkness is if I pray. The only way that I can become a great man is if I pray. When a man prays, things begin to change. He did not say and he sat down. He said and he called upon the name. Oh God of Israel. Oh God of Prophet Jeffrey Otani. Are you leaving me to die this way? Oh God of Prophet Jeffrey Otani. Are you leaving me to die in suffer? Oh God of Prophet Jeffrey Otani. Are you leaving me to die in poverty? Oh God of Prophet Jeffrey Otani. Are you leaving me to die in sickness? If only you can pray, things will begin to change. There is nothing you can change on earth except the secret of prayer. Nothing can change except the secret of prayer. Before Jesus could do any miracle, he understand that he need to pray. Before Jesus could do anything, he understand that he needs to pray. When you understand these, things begin to change for you. You are outside the country for good 8 years and there is no benefit for it. That is not time for you to start calling home. That is time for you to lock your door, be inside the room and start praying. That is not the time you need to put on your shirt. That is the time you need to take off your shirt and start praying and start running about. Oh God, change me or I die. Oh God, change my situation or I die. Oh God, change my circumstances or I die. Oh God, change my problem or I die. There is no great man in your family and you are quiet. There is nobody that when police arrest person in that family, that will come and say, I will pay him. Everybody are poor and you are in that family, you are quiet. It is an error to be quiet. It is an error to be quiet. Where there is money, things begin to change. When there is money, things begin to change. You understand that I need to change it. And God bless him. A city was named after him called Jabez. And God bless him. A city was named after his own name. What are the problems that you are passing through? If only you know that God can change it and you know the place of prayer. The reason why the devil is in control is because he knew that if we know how to pray, that we are going to be free. So he manipulates us by all means to make sure we don't pray. That when you go down on your knee, the next thing you slip off. Why? You understand that if only you can open your mouth and pray, there will be fire in the country. There will be fire in that garden. The witches know that. The witches know that. So they manipulate you not to pray. They manipulate you for you not to go to church. You will see a sister, you will see a brother dressed early in the morning. The next thing, pull off a cloth. I don't want to go to church. Why? There are powers that are manipulating. There are powers that are manipulating, that don't want you to go into the house of the Lord. That don't want you to go into the house of the Lord. There are powers in the atmosphere that are manipulating things not to be good for you, not to be good for you. They understand. If only you can kneel down in your secret place and look up to God and said, God, change my life. God, change my situation. God, change my family. God, change everything. In the family, there is nobody that have traveled abroad. Arrow. And you behind that, and the people are happy about it. In the family, there's nobody that have left EKPOMA. Everybody from the beginning to end, they are in EKPOMA. Now cause that everybody, you will grow in EKPOMA, you will live in EKPOMA, you will marry in EKPOMA, you will die in EKPOMA. It is an error. It is an error. You need to change that mentality today. You need to change that mentality. I was born poor, I will not die poor.
Yes, sir.
I came from a poor background, I will not remain in a poor background. I came from a poor family, I will not remain in a poor family. I came from a poor house, I will not remain in a poor house. If only you understand this secret, you can be free from that. If only you understand this secret, you can be free from that.
Right, sir.
There is no great man that fold his hands to become great. There is no great man that fold his hands to become great. All great man has memories of pain. All great men have memory of pain. The present, they lack everything, but they did not adhere to that situation. They did not give to that situation. They did not give to that poverty. They did not give to that affliction. They did not give to that pain. They understand that things can change if only I put effort. That things can change if only I put my life at risk. The greatest thing to do is to make sure you become great. Is to make sure you change things. You were not born poor to die poor. You were not born into that family to join them to suffer. You were not born into that family to come and join them to be hungry. You were not born into that family. You were not born into that family to become there. To die in that family poor. There are people today who don't have mouths in places where there is nothing for them to show. Everybody in the family is poor. Who will not change the situation? Who will not change things? Who will not change things? If only you understand that there is power in prayer. If only you understand that there is power in the place of prayer. That when you pray, things begin to change. That when you pray, things begin to change. Give me Genesis chapter 32 verse 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Verses 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. Verse 20. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For a prince hast thou power with and God and with men, and hath prevailed. Until you see changes, do not let go of that prayer. Until there is changes in your life, do not let go of that prayer. A man wrestled with angel. Why? Because he wants changes in his life. He said, my family, leave me. My family, go off from me. My family, you go. I want to stay here and wait for God, so I can battle with him. I will not return with my brother poor. I will not return to that family poor. There must be changes in me for them to see that the hand of God is in my life. There must be changes in me for them to see that the power of God is really working in me. The man understood the secret of prayer, and he stood down there and started wrestling with angel. He started wrestling with angel. He started wrestling with angel. He started wrestling with angel. Till the day become brief, and the angel said, let me go. He said, I will not let you go until thou. I will not let you go until thou. I will not let you go until thou. Said to him, your name shall no longer be called, for shall be called Israel. And out of this, many kingdoms shall come out. And out of this, many nations shall come out. And out of this, many things shall come out.
Right on, sir.
If only you can change things, children to come will reap from it. If only you can change it, generation to come will reap from it. If only you can change things, children that are coming, your family, your brethren, everybody around you, they will reap from it.
Yes, sir.
The reason why nothing is being changed is because you don't understand the place of prayer. It's because you don't understand the place of prayer. It's because you don't understand the place of prayer. It's because you don't understand the place of prayer. To change things, you must understand prayer. To change things, you must understand there is God in heaven that you need to call. That there is God in heaven you need to call day and night to turn that thing around. He said, oh, my God is turning things around for me. My God is turning things around for my good. When I enter here, it is blessing. When I enter here, it is favor. When I enter here, it is breakthrough. When I enter here, it is increase. When I move forward, it is greatness. When I turn backward, it is financial breakthrough. When I look at my front, it is open doors. When I look at my back, it is blessings. When I call my brother's name, million drops. When I call my sister's name, million drops. When I call my auntie's name, million drops. When I call my uncle's name, million drops. When I call the names of my nephew, million drops. The only thing that kind thing can come to pass is if you understand changes.
Right, sir.
If only you can pray for things to change, everything will begin to manifest for your good. Everything will begin to manifest for your good. David understood it. That was why he fought all battle for his son to come and start enjoying. For what? David understand this whole thing. That was why he need to wrestle. He need to fight. That when my son come, he will not suffer what I suffered. That when my son come, he will not go through the pain I went through. That when my son come, he will not went through the trials I went through. That when my son comes, he will not went through the situation I went through. If only you understand prayer. If only you understand prayer, life will begin to manifest for you. Life will begin to go well for you. Life will begin to bless you. Life will begin to be sweet for you. It is a house that there is no money. That is the house that they quarry. A house that there is no financial increase. That is the house that they quarry. When the husband cannot provide, that is the house that the wife holds the man shade. I said today, either you give me money or you kill me. But when there is money, the man is rich and the woman is rich. You don't need to disturb your husband to get out for your need. You go to the market and get what you want. You go to the mall and get what you want. You go to the place and get what you want. If only you understand the secret of changes, and you can change things for good, and you can change things for the better, and you can change things for increase, and you can change things for good.
Right on, sir.
If only you understand the secrets of changes. If only you understand the secrets of changes. If only you understand the secrets. If only you understand. Brothers, sisters, mother, father, the world is wicked. We live in a wicked world. We live in a wicked world that people die every day. That sons and daughters use their parents to make money. That mothers use their children to make money. That fathers kill their children to make money. Nobody is exempted for this. If only you pray. If only
you pray.
If only you understand the mystery of prayer. There is nobody. There is nobody that can kill you. 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 If only you understand the secret of prayer. If only you understand the secret of prayer. If only you understand that there is prayer and you need to pray. You need to pray for things to change. For things to change, you need to pray. Paul come and say, if only you understand that you need to pray for things to change. For things to change. If only you understand that you need to pray for things to change. Let's rise up on our feet. Let's rise up on our feet and begin to pray. Let's begin to ask God for the power of prayer. Let's begin to ask God for the power of prayer. Let's begin to ask God for the power of prayer. Let's begin to ask God for the power of prayer. That things can change. 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 If only you understand the secret place and you understand the mystery of prayer. There is nobody that can know you. There is no power. There is no situation that can know you. There is no affliction that can know you. Only if you understand the secret of prayer. Only if you understand the secret of prayer. Only if you understand the secret of prayer. Begin to open your mouth and say, give me God, give me the power to pray. God,